From your local election headquarters, here is This Week in Louisiana Politics.
Welcome to the show. I'm Fred Childers. Thanks for joining us for This Week in Louisiana Politics on your local election headquarters. Well, House GOP lawmakers passed one of President Donald Trump's top priorities, clawing back around $9 billion worth of federal spending. Now on the chopping block, at least $1 billion worth of foreign aid and hundreds of millions of dollars for public broadcasting like PBS and NPR. Washington correspondent Trevor Shirley has those details.
GOP lawmakers had to get this legislation passed by today. Otherwise, the money they're now canceling would have been sent out as Congress originally intended. The House passed the bill by a vote of 216 to 213.
The first of what we believe will be multiple rescissions packages.
The early morning vote marks the first time in decades that a president successfully submitted a rescissions request to Congress, upending money lawmakers already approved.
We're going to downsize the scope of government. Government is too large, it does too many things, and it does almost nothing well.
Some Republicans were uncomfortable with the cuts, yet supported them anyways. Democrats roundly rejected the clawback.
Nothing in this reckless rescissions package is going to make life more affordable for everyday Americans.
Among areas hardest hit include money for public broadcasting, which opponents say will hurt rural areas of the country, and foreign aid, including food and medical assistance aimed at helping impoverished parts of the world.
Once again, we see a Congress not functioning as a separate and co-equal branch of government, a Congress, given this Republican majority, not willing to serve as a check and balance on an out-of-control executive branch, but always willing to do the bidding of the executive branch.
Supporters say the cuts are necessary to rein in federal spending.
This is low-hanging fruit in the eyes of America, but it breaks the cycle of spending without accountability. It's proof that Congress can and will act responsibly when it wants to.
Some Republican lawmakers have said they'd like to pass at least 2 more rescission packages like this one before next year's midterm elections. Reporting in Washington, I'm Trevor Shirley, KTLA 5 News.
And just to be clear, that vote took place on Friday morning. 17 more immigration judges are without jobs. This comes after the Trump administration slashes their positions. At least one is from Louisiana. Union reps say 15 were fired without cause. A Justice Department spokesperson refused to comment on the firings. The Associated Press reports there's a big backlog of cases. Lafourche Parish President Archie Chasson spoke about his upcoming resignation. He announced on Thursday that he'd be leaving his position to join the governor's office as executive director of the newly created Office of Louisiana Highway Construction. The office will be responsible for planning, constructing, and maintaining Louisiana's highway system, something Chasson believes needs to be revamped.
Really, as the governor points out, reimagine how we deliver road and bridges across Louisiana, using our connections and our partnerships with local government, the other police juries and parish presidents across the state of Louisiana, and using private industry to really speed the process up in a process that has languished within the state.
Chasson's final day in office will be August 1st. A special election will be held to replace him. Well, the state is reaching an agreement to officially cancel the $3 billion Mid-Barataria Sediment Diversion Project, the centerpiece of the state's coastal master plan. Deepwater Horizon settlement money funded it. The project broke ground in August of 2023, but encountered delays when Jeff Landry became governor. Landry questioned its impact on local fisheries, and his office claims bigger than expected costs made it unaffordable. But the governor's arguments for ending the project don't make sense to Mid-Barataria supporters. Take a look.
Cancellation of a project is setting up a bad precedence. I mean, we did, the environmental impact study, the mitigation studies, everything was done proper, seemingly above board all the way through the groundbreaking.
5 years from now, it doesn't matter, but 10, 15, 20 generations to come, my children's generations are going to suffer the impacts of this project being killed on political ill will.
Back in May, we repeatedly pushed for answers from the governor's office, but we never received a reply. Near Alexandria, Louisiana National Guard facility is returning to its former name, Camp Beauregard. The name was changed in 2023 to the Louisiana National Guard Training Center, Pineville, to remove references to Confederate soldiers. This name change is in line with federal military installations that are also returning to original names. Starting August 1st, it will be illegal to hold your phone while driving in Louisiana. The goal, it is to reduce serious injuries and fatal crashes caused by distracted drivers. Representative Brian Glorioso spoke on this issue and explains why he believes this bill is necessary.
What we've seen is other states that have passed this law have seen major decreases in fatalities and in serious accidents, and that has resulted in those states in lower insurance premiums on the auto insurance side, which is something we really want here in Louisiana as well.
A new leader has been named for the embattled Department of Children and Family Services. For years, lawmakers have worked to make improvements to